From the book, Unstoppable Women, The Ones Men Can't Resist and Never Forget chapters covered. The Myth of Being Too Nice. Why Confidence is the Real Sexy. The Power of Independence. Welcome to part 1 of Unstoppable Women, The Ones Men Can't Resist and Never Forget. If you've ever found yourself giving too much, loving too quickly, or feeling drained while chasing love, this series is for you. We're not here to talk about games or tricks. We're here to talk about value, your value. What men truly want isn't a woman who sacrifices herself for love, but a woman who stands so strong in her worth that love naturally rises to meet her. This video is all about shifting your mindset from being the nice girl who constantly gives to becoming the high-value woman who commands respect without raising her voice. We'll uncover why some women are constantly pursued, remembered, and admired while others are overlooked, undervalued, or emotionally exhausted. It's not about beauty. It's not about luck. It's about boundaries, energy, and confidence. Let's begin with the truth behind what being too nice actually costs you. Chapter 1. The Myth of Being Too Nice. Many women are raised to believe that being endlessly accommodating will earn them love. Say yes. Be available. Don't cause conflict. The easygoing. But here's the reality. When kindness becomes self-erasure, it loses its power. Men don't fall in love with someone who erases herself to fit into his world. They're drawn to someone who owns her space. Being too nice often comes from a place of fear of rejection, fear of confrontation, or fear of not being enough. But what it really does is signal that your needs, time, and energy are always secondary. And no matter how good your intentions are, people learn how to treat you based on what you tolerate. Let's be clear. Kindness is beautiful. But kindness without boundaries becomes self-betrayal. A high-value woman knows that love built on sacrifice is not sustainable. Real love includes respect, balance, and mutual effort. The most powerful shift you can make is realizing that nice is not the same as valuable. And it's never your job to win someone by shrinking. It's your job to show up fully and let the right person rise to meet you. Chapter 2. Why Confidence is the Real Sexy. Confidence is not loud. It's not flashy. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." True confidence is quiet, grounded, and magnetic. It's a woman walking into a room, knowing she doesn't need to convince anyone of her worth. She knows who she is, and it shows. In relationships, confidence is what makes a man sit up straight. When a woman values herself, she becomes a mirror for how others should treat her. She doesn't ask for validation because she validates herself. She doesn't chase attention because her energy commands it naturally. Sherry Argo famously wrote, "Men are more attracted to women who are a little mysterious and who seem independent." But let's go deeper. That mystery isn't about being hard to reach. It's about having a life, a rhythm, and a joy that doesn't revolve around him. That kind of energy doesn't just attract a man, it challenges him to show up fully. Confidence also teaches you not to personalize someone else's behavior. If he pulls away, it doesn't destroy you. If he's inconsistent, you don't cling, you observe and decide. This power, this calm centeredness, is what makes a woman unforgettable. Chapter 3. The Power of Independence. Independence is not about being alone. It's about being whole. It means you're not looking for someone to fill your gaps or rescue you from loneliness. You're choosing a partner, not a savior. A truly independent woman doesn't stop living when a man enters her life. She doesn't cancel her schedule to accommodate him. She doesn't neglect her dreams or goals for the sake of his. She continues being her own person, and this makes her presence more compelling. Men respect women who respect their own time. They're intrigued by women who aren't always available, not because they're playing hard to get, but because they have a full life. This balance is what keeps attraction alive. When you make your life the center of your universe, not him, you become the sun. He orbits you, not the other way around. You're no longer begging for love. You're receiving it because your energy says, "I'm whole already. You're welcome to join, but I don't need saving." Chapter 4. Setting the foundation of respect early. Respect is not given. It's established early and consistently. The biggest mistake many women make is assuming that if they're nice, easy, and flexible, a man will naturally respect them more. The opposite often happens. Men respect women who show them from day one that they have standards, that they don't tolerate flakiness, that their time is precious, that their emotions are not up for games. Setting the tone early doesn't mean being cold or combative. It means being clear. When a man knows he can't walk all over you, he either steps up or walks out. Either way, you win. The first few interactions with a man tell you everything. If you accept crumbs, he'll keep giving crumbs. If you communicate your boundaries calmly and confidently, he'll either meet them or reveal he can't either. Result saves you time and energy. Don't wait until 6 months in to show him you have boundaries. Lead with them. Because the woman who commands respect from the start never has to beg for it later. In summary, in this video, we uncovered the truth behind being too nice and why it doesn't lead to love, it leads to imbalance. We learned that confidence, not compliance, is what men are drawn to. We explored the quiet power of independence and how respect isn't demanded later, it's modeled early. These principles are not about being hard or closed off. They're about being whole, grounded, and emotionally honest. When you carry yourself like someone with value, others treat you that way. You don't have to chase. You attract. Not because you're trying harder, but because you're finally showing up as your full, vibrant self. Take a moment and ask yourself, where in your life are you overgiving and under-receiving? How often do you silence your own needs to keep someone else comfortable? What boundaries have you delayed communicating, and what would it feel like to own them fully? How can you begin showing up with confidence, even if you're still healing? These questions will help you shift from seeking love to becoming the woman love seeks out. If this video opened your eyes to a new kind of strength, make sure to subscribe. In the next episode, we'll explore how to set boundaries without drama, say no without guilt, and create standards that earn you long-term respect. This is where emotional self-worth becomes relationship power. I'll see you there.